The wheels are only ever driven by an electric motor, and that means that we can control the engine that's generating the electricity separately to the driving speed and the acceleration. But we've also added another technology, which is active noise cancellation. So very similar to the headphones that you use on the aeroplane, we have a speaker in the luggage room of the car that will play the inverse noise to the engine and cancel it out. So when you're driving around the city, the engine can start and stop, and you won't even notice it's happening.
A LISTNR production.
G'day, it's Tom Perri with you. A total fire ban has been declared in the lower southeast region today. The CFS issued the ban due to extreme fire danger, and while conditions aren't expected to be as bad as what was seen over the weekend, we're still being told to leave early if we don't have a bushfire survival plan in place. The ban will be enforced until midnight. New child safety laws being put forward in state parliament could be abandoned over the wording of a key point. News Corp reports that a coalition of advocates and MPs want to see the phrase safe and protected from harm removed and replaced with best interests, but the government isn't willing to compromise, with Limestone Coast-based Labor MP Claire Scriven saying they won't be working under a framework that does not prioritise child safety. A Wattle Range councillor has been hospitalised following a fall at his workplace in Millicent. It's believed that Dennis Mahovics fell off a ladder on Friday morning, suffering multiple fractures and a small brain bleed. He was transported to Mount Gambier Hospital before being discharged on Monday. Briefly, an information session is being held at Wollunda this afternoon regarding the proposed Limestone Coast Battery Energy Park. The walk-in event begins at 3 p.m. and runs through until 7. And if you're a young person in Mount Gambier keen to help out in the community, you might want to consider joining the city's Youth Activation Group. It helps council out with planning events, organising activities and advocating for youth issues. Youth Programs and Events Officer Emerson Ilsley says the group's already been doing great things.
Their first task was to activate the Wollunda youth space that we have here, and we got a grant to do so, which is $5,000, and they have since completed that. And so now we're just trying to look at recruiting for the next kind of grant that we're looking at getting, and building our numbers and developing the youth activation group to something that the youth want.
More info is available via the Have Your Say Mount Gambier website.